Hi, my name is Hunter Reeves. I have 6 questions to answer from my adolescent psychology class concerning teacher dispositions. The first one is, what dispositions do you possess that will make you a successful teacher? And I think the number one disposition that I possess is the understanding that any student, no matter the barrier, no matter the disability, they have the ability to learn. I've understood this from working as an EBD parapro, seeing kids that just have a lot of trouble learning and understanding things, grasping concepts. I've seen them be able to learn and grow and be able to um, be capable of understanding things. And so, from that experience, I know that I'll never, in any situation, have a student that I'll give up on um, in terms of seeing them learn and grow. Number two, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first year teacher? I think that I need to work on, I'll probably have to work on my whole career um, being committed to the teaching or the profession of teaching. And I want to be a teacher and I want to be committed 100%, but I feel like there's going to be times where I'm discouraged because students aren't grasping things or they're not willing to learn and these different things. And it may hurt my ability to give it my all. And I don't say that, I don't want to say that I'm going to be in that position, but just knowing my mentality and things, I know that I'm probably going to struggle with that a little bit. But I'm going to try my best to be 100% committed to everything that entails being a teacher. Um, the next one, what attributes should a professional teacher have and how should they behave? I think that the moral code of ethics that we have as teachers that we've been looking at and that we've been following along with, I think that's a perfect way to um, a perfect moral standard for teachers to follow. As far as attributes go, from interviews that I've done with different teachers so far, one of the main things that they talked about was patience. You have to have patience as a teacher, patience in dealing with students, and patience in planning and preparing things because everything can change on a whim, and you have to be prepared for that, and you have to have patience to move along with that, or you're going to get burnt out from your job. Number four, how might teacher dispositions positively or negatively affect or influence the psychological and moral development of adolescents? I think that just showing professionalism and being mature and all these different things, being that example of what it looks like to be morally and psychologically developed to begin with, I think that goes a long way. Um, but I know there's a lot of social and emotional things that you could do, incorporate as a teacher in terms of lesson planning and things like that. Honestly, doing stuff like group work. If you do group work with your kids and you allow them to collaborate together and learn and understand these things together, then that's going to help their sorry, that's going to help their social development by a lot, just by simply allowing group work to happen for like projects and things like that. But I think being kind and showing professionalism, showing that you're not going to give up on a student, those things go a long way in helping these students see what a psychologically and moral developed person looks like to begin with. Um, how will you uphold the expectations of the profession, including the code of ethics, professional standards of practice, and relevant laws and policies? I think everything that I've learned from Grand Canyon so far and what I'm continuing to learn is going to go a long way in helping me uphold these things. Um, I believe in being professional. I believe in being helpful to these kids in any way possible, and I'm going to carry that into my work as a teacher and not giving up on them and upholding to the standards that teachers are required to uphold. And then finally, how will you promote healthy moral development with students in your future classroom? I think just first of all, being an example of what a moral person looks like, just having an example of a kind person, a person that society needs to have, um, I think that'll go a long way. And doing things like asking them questions, asking them moral questions that go along with your lesson. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but first of all, you just have to be the example of what a moral person looks like. Those are the answers to all my questions. Thank you.